From within the HDC application, you can generate a variety of reports on the data available from your practice and from your clinic's practice overall. You can also choose whether you'd like to compare yourself or your practice data to other clinics, communities, or custom groups of users across BC on select clinical and administrative indicators of your choosing. Once you've familiarized yourself with navigating the basic reports available from the QI panel, the default screen you see when you log in, you may decide to dive deeper into your data and create your own custom reports. This tutorial walks you through how to create these advanced reports. To begin, log into the HDC application. Click on Reports on the main navigation menu on the left-hand side of the screen. The screen that appears will list any reports you have saved in the past and give you the ability to add new reports or to edit existing ones. To create a new report, click on the Create Reports button at the top. This brings up a screen with 3 tabs: Parameters, Charts, and Data. Charts and data will only show content once you run the report. To identify the information we want to include in this report, we have to select Parameters. First, name your report so that you can save it for later use. Once you've named it, select how you want to visualize the data under the Visualization field. You can choose between distribution charts or bar charts, line charts which show data over time, heat maps which show variation in the distribution based on geography, or population pyramids, which are generally used to show differences in age and sex distributions across a population. For this report, we've selected line chart because it's the best format for showing changes in data over time, and we're interested in whether or not there are improvements for our diabetes patients on key indicators. Next, choose the date range for this report, either a custom range, all the data for the current year to date, or from 1 to 5 years of historic data. Next, select the data sources for the report. For each data source category in the left-hand side box, the right-hand side box will show the selections available within that category. You may choose multiple left-hand side and right-hand side categories, but keep in mind that the more you choose, the more crowded your report will be, and it may become hard to interpret. For example, if you choose My Preference, a second box to the right will appear with a standard set of options based on your location. By selecting My Preference in the right-hand box, the report will include all of the data for yourself and your clinic, from all other participating clinics in your local health area, health service delivery area, and health authority overall. If you choose Member, the right-hand box will show all other HDC members or users with whom you have shared your data, so you can choose whether to include them by name in your report, and so on. In the Indicators section, you can search for a specific indicator or type of indicator. For instance, if I type diabetes in the search field, all indicators in the system with the term diabetes in their name will appear. I can then select one or more of these indicators by clicking on them. A check mark will appear beside each indicator I select to let me know that it will be included in my report. Then, when I click Close, the 3 selection boxes below the search field will be automatically populated with the selection criteria appropriate to the indicators I chose through my search. Now, you can review the data in the 3 selection boxes to make sure it reflects exactly the indicators you'd like to see in the report. Since we are interested in diabetes in this report, we are going to select disease management and disease prevalence in the left-hand side box to see which indicators we may want to include. In the middle box, we make sure diabetes is selected in both the disease management and prevalence lists, and in the right-hand side box, we review the complete list of indicators available. Next, make sure you select Save Report before you click Run. This will make sure the report is available for you to run in the future and make it easy for you to edit if you need without starting over from scratch. Once you run the report, the Chart tab will show the charts for all the indicators and data sources, locations, and groups for the time range that you've selected for your report. If you click on the Data tab, it will show all of the same data from the report in a data table format. Once you've run the report, you can return to the My Parameters tab to make changes to the content you see. Just remember to resave your changes if you want to run the report again in the future. Have fun exploring your data.